So if you operate a Shopify dropshipping website, did you know that ChatGPT for Shopify dropshipping is one of the newest and fastest ways to actually get much more done accurately and efficiently in a lot less time? So since I've actually had my Shopify store, we have incorporated many of the prompts that I'm about to show you into our own store. So I'm actually going to break down into a 4-video series. I'm going to give you 5 prompts per video. And I broke it down so I can explain how these prompts have made a huge impact on what we do with our own website. I'm going to break down each prompt and explain to you also how you can implement them into your Shopify store. So welcome to Marketing Food Online. I'm Danny Roberti. I am founder and CEO of Marketing Food Online. I'm actually an e-commerce business owner for roughly 14 years now. My wife and I have made a full-time living with all of our sources of income online. And that is included with our candy and snack business that we have. And of course, our stores on Amazon, eBay, and Etsy. So let me dive right into how I incorporate the ChatGPT for Shopify dropshipping. So if you're actually new to dropshipping, the one thing you want to be aware of is that there's a lot that you can do now with ChatGPT that you can implement very simply into your website. But the prompts, what's the most important aspect of ChatGPT for your Shopify store is the prompting. How do you actually ask it to do what you need? Now, there are a million videos that have begun to come out about different prompts. These 5, I'm actually going to show you, they have been a huge benefit for me. Let's dive into it. All right, so I went ahead and actually I have these set up on a Google Doc so I can go ahead and copy and paste them to show you really quick and easy. So the first thing that I found really hugely helpful was generating a list of niche product ideas for dropshipping in the eco-friendly space. Now, if you're not familiar with it, but the eco-friendly space for numerous products, there's thousands upon thousands of products that are eco-based. It is growing rapidly, has a gigantic growth rate over the next 5 to 10 years. I read somewhere online it was about 15 to 20%. So there's a lot of products. So I'm going to use that as an example for this particular prompt. So once you put it in, and again, I'll have these listed down below, these 5 that I'll talk about here in the video. So if you want to look into them yourselves. Now, you can easily, by the way, go ahead and take this part here, eco-friendly space, and you could drop shipping in the athletic space, in the health market space, in the supplement space, whatever it is that you want to basically take this part right out and add for your own product or your own category of niche products, definitely do that. So look, in a matter of just a few seconds, you get 20 different types of ideas that you can help brainstorm. Now, this is the beginning process. So before you get going with your Shopify store, or if you have already launched it, this can help you fill your website with particular products in that niche, okay? Biodegradable phone cases. Wow, that's actually something I never even knew existed. But biodegradable phone cases are hugely popular. Reclaimed wood sunglasses, solar power chargers. This gives me a 20 lists. Now, of course, you can ask it to do more. If you want 100, you can ask it to give you 100. But break down 20 and you can go in here and you can deep dive into 2 or 3 of them at once. Plant-based cleaning products, that's actually gigantic, even in retail, believe it or not only just online, but retail spaces. So the first one is generating that list of niche product ideas. This gets the brainstorming started. Now, let me give you the second of the 5 prompts. All right, so here is the second one. We got create a script for customer service responses to common dropshipping inquiries. Now, one of the things about dropshipping, it's not a process of set it and forget it. There's a lot of people who think that you can open a dropshipping, let it run on autopilot, and you're going to come back and collect the money. You have to run it like a business. Now, you're going to have customers inquire. They're going to ask questions either about the service or the product, whatever it might be. But what's so great is that you can ask ChatGPT to literally create for you that script for customer service responses. And of course, you can customize this. It's going to give you that generic, it's going to give you a couple of different inquiries and different questions here. But you want to go ahead and you can fill in your customer's name. And then, of course, best regards, whatever your name is and the business, that your dropshipping business itself. And you basically add that into here. But it's all done. Hey, thank you for reaching out to us. I understand that you're waiting for your order. It could be exciting, etc. So this could be a preliminary response or a good, again, brainstorming point where you can create your own specific one or more specialized. So keep in mind that these are great starting points, or in some cases, if you agree with how it looks, you can copy and paste this particular response and put it in. Of course, in some cases, just to get off track really quick, you don't want to copy and paste a lot of everything that you see exactly as it is on ChatGPT in regards to articles, blogs, or information that's really specific, because you want to dive deep into it a little bit more. You want to look at the specifics of what it's spitting out and kind of what it's giving to you, because you don't necessarily in those cases want to do that, because a lot of times Google will not index those types of articles or blogs simply by copying and pasting. But When you have your own website, and this is for simply responding to customers' questions, you can definitely use this as a great template. So, customer inquiry, how long does dropshipping take? These are some of the most generic questions, and of course, ones that are asked frequently when you're operating a dropshipping business. All right, so let's go on to number 3. All right, so question number 3, or prompt number 3 actually, is if you were looking to create a marketing idea or a marketing outline, a marketing plan, you want to develop a marketing plan outline to promote your dropshipping store, obviously on social media. So if you're, again, not familiar with it, how to do that, or maybe you're fantastic at setting up dropshipping, but you're not really good at marketing, ChatGPT for dropshipping on Shopify specifically can set up for you an actual marketing plan. Now, as a matter of fact, what's really interesting about this particular prompt, I used the prompt like this recently for a Facebook ad, and I asked it to create an entire marketing plan outline specifically for Facebook for a specific food product, actually one of our food products. And it was absolutely amazing what it did as far as sales was concerned. It was pretty amazing. So if you take this information, and again, you can break it down and be more specific, but it comes out with some great brainstorming ideas to get you set up about your objectives, about the specific campaign, market analysis, understanding that, social media audit, basically looking at what is on there and what opportunities you have for growth and such. Content strategy, this would be great for things that are maybe even holiday or seasonal. This video is coming out right now in the beginning of November, so we're already in the fourth quarter. So if you're in the holiday mode, this can actually specifically break down a fantastic holiday or seasonal content strategy for you as well. So marketing your product online, marketing your Shopify dropshipping store can actually be very beneficial by using these prompts. All right, so let's get into the next one. Okay, so one of the biggest challenges when it comes to dropshipping, and I can definitely tell you about, is finding specific suppliers who are not only supplying you products, but it can be on time, it can be reliable. So suggest some strategies. If you don't know exactly how to do this, instead of simply just plugging into your Shopify store some apps of dropshipping companies that you're not very familiar with, or maybe you want to do a little research on, well, suggest some strategies for finding reliable suppliers for dropshipping businesses, specifically on your Shopify store. Now, this is great. So it'll give you an outline so you can understand, hey, these are some metrics that I want to set up for myself. I want to find specific dropshipping companies that fall within what I really need. So number one, of course, it says you want to definitely define your niche needs, researching suppliers thoroughly, using online wholesale directories like even global sources, thomas.net, Alibaba, etc. Number 4, evaluating the reputation and reliability. So these are some great pointers to, again, help you understand what you should be looking for in a drop shipper for your product on Shopify specifically. Okay, and it goes right through tons of this. I think it's 10 or 12. Wow, it gives you 12. So continuous evaluation, test service levels, and so on. So this is a great prompt for you to understand how to find those reliable sources. Now, let's go on to the last one. All right, so this is going to be the last 5th prompt that I'm going to show you, but it's very important, and a lot of people are still overlooking the idea and the power of email, and of course, sending out emails to your customers or your clients, whatever it may be. And then you want to figure out how to write an email template for negotiating prices for dropshipping suppliers. And of course, now, if you want to deal with suppliers, you want to understand, hey, how can I negotiate prices? Because everything on Alibaba, everything on these sourcing websites are not necessarily in stone. So you can definitely negotiate those prices, but how do you do that? How can I send a friendly email to create that relationship with your supplier, your drop shipper, and then that way you sound professional? Well, again, there's the prompt. Help me write an email template for negotiating prices for drop shipping suppliers. And there you have it. It literally in seconds will create one for you. And of course, customize it, guys. Put your name in here, supplier's name in here, etc. And you can take this as a great template and use it as an email and send to your suppliers to negotiate pricing. So this is going to be the first. I'm going to do 4 specific videos back to back. I'm going to break it up into 5 prompts. Now, these prompts, like I said, will be down in the descriptions. Feel free to simply copy and paste them. Let me know what kind of success you had with them and how your journey has been on dropshipping. And have you actually used ChatGPT yet? And if you have, leave it in the comments section. What are you doing with ChatGPT with your dropshipping business on Shopify exactly today? And how has that been really beneficial for you, or has it been negative? So definitely give us a big thumbs up if you like this. And I'll see you guys on the next part of our series.